in the fall, like the NFL, no doubt about it. But look at this thing. This is a handheld pruner and a long reach lopper. Whoa! It's both. And it's battery operated. So guess who's doing the work? Not you. You're not sawing. And guess what else you're not doing? You're not climbing a ladder. No ladder included. Rechargeable 24 volt, leave it to Sun Joe to do that. Handheld or long reach, it's M68558. It's here, and you've been loving it on QVC, and QVC2 as well has had a couple of presentations. It's available on 5Z payments, so hello fall for 5Z payments of $31.49. That's really cool. There's the guard. There's that 24 volt battery, by the way, that you can use on other 24 volt Sun Joe, Snow Joe, Air Joe items. I've got 4 colors in front of me right here. I believe they're all still here. Green, a blue, a red, and a platinum. A green, a blue, a red, and a platinum, if color means anything to you. But a few hundred left in each color, nowhere else. I'm telling you, you ever climbed a ladder, your hubby climbed a ladder, or you've ever heard of somebody falling off a ladder, it is one of the most awkward things to do in the world is to try to reach and move and put pressure on something. Saw while you're up in a ladder. Don't recommend it. Hey, don't have the muscles to do that anymore? Let Sun Joe do the job. Sean Pickford's standing by. I'm gonna let Sean put this thing to work live because I've just got some samples here, so I'm gonna do nothing but watch you. Sean, great to have you here, buddy.
Oh, it's great to see you too, Rick. So I use this in the yard all the time. I'm my own landscaper, so I don't hire anybody else. So for me, pruning the trees behind me, whether it's the pine trees, whether it's the magnolia bush here, well, they're pretty tall. Some of the limbs are starting to get a little unruly. How do I take care of it? With this guy. So the great thing is it's battery powered. So if this limb here is in my way, all you basically do is you reach up in there, tuck that in. Look, that fast, you cut it off, and notice my feet were on the ground.
That's great.
It makes a crisp, clean cut every single time.
Hey.
But if I really want to go up high, Rick, I can extend this out. So I'm 6 feet tall. This goes out to almost 8 feet when it's fully extended. So now, when I really want to get up into here, so I'll go up and cut this guy off there, and watch, I'm just pressing these buttons here.
Wow.
That's fast.
So that's like 10 to 14 feet. Hey, Sean, could you come a little closer to the, because that's,
Sure.
It's not a chainsaw. So I just want to show what is the action that's taking place when you turn that on? How can you show that?
So, all right, well, what you do is when you turn it on, these blades close. So my controls now are down here on the end of the pole.
I got it.
I'll take this off in a second, and I'll show you when it's on the other end. But watch, I'll just step back here, and you can see I'll reach in. So my fingers are back here.
Good.
I'm going to press the controls. Now watch. See
I
the
got
blade
it.
close and open? So now I have full control from the base of the pole. So I'll go ahead and I'll take this off the pole, and I'll show you in the handheld mode that now all I simply do is just slide this guy off.
And while you're doing
there's a
that,
little
by the
lock on
way,
there.
you're doing no work whatsoever. The Sun Joe's doing all the work.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this. So the Sun Joe does all the work. So I take this guy off, I lock it in. Now look, now I'm in handheld mode. So again, all I simply do is press this button, and you can see this does all the work. So it's not me and the force of my hands and how hard I can squeeze. I also say if it fits between the two blades here, that's a little bit, about an inch is what it is. It will cut. Stainless steel blades on a bypass. So if I got to do some things that are down a little bit lower, this guy almost, got me last night when I was mowing the lawn. All you simply do is take it, press your button, trim this guy off. Oh, I got to trim this guy off here. Perfect for that. Think about your rose bushes, things that are down lower that you want to work on. Well, before it was fatigue with your hands because you're constantly squeezing. And in order to cut something thick like you're seeing here, it was all about strength. Now it's all about 24 volt lithium ion battery power. That does all the work for you.
That's just great. And now you can go way up high. So, I mean, you are not sort of kind of getting two tools in one, Sean. You are getting two separate fantastic tools in one. And by the way, where's the gas that you're buying? No, gas not included. Where's the ladder that you're using? That's not included. How about this? I used to have a trimmer back in the day that was plug-in. So you had to get a massive orange or yellow extension cord, and you wind up cutting the cord, or you're tripping over the cord. So there's no extension cord here, so you can take it anywhere.
Yep. That's the great thing. You're not limited. There's no gas. There's no oil. There's no maintenance with things. You don't have to worry about sharpening the blade. So Again, it's the stainless steel blade that's going to cut. There's that blade cover. We give you the safety trigger. There's the 24-volt battery. We have over 50 items here on QVC, Rick, that has this battery with it. I also like that there's a tilt feature here, so you can get the exact angle that you need whenever you're cutting. And it really, I mean, let's face it, it makes the job go so much easier. All I simply do is take this out, loosen it. Look, it may not be reaching up high. It may be reaching into where all the poison ivy and stuff is. So now I can go ahead and like reach in. Oh, there's a dead limb back over here. Not a problem. I can reach in and cut that. But for anything that's high up off the ground,
wow.
Look at this guy here.
Wow, great. Hey, 100 remaining in each, not 1,000. I mean, just to give you some perspective, when I see 100 of the green, 100 of the platinum, 100 of the blue, 100 of the red, like how many of our today's special values have now been spoken for today? 40,000 of them or something like that?
Right.
So 100 remaining. So I love the fact that, man, look at the reach on this here in the studio.
Well, yeah.
That is a massive, extraordinary reach. And you can angle it now as well. So I can angle straight up. I can put it exactly where I want to for that particular branch. So give me the thickness of that branch without over-promising. You were cutting some pretty thick branches there, buddy.
Yeah, I was cutting things that were about an inch thick. So, I mean, if I want to reach up here and I'll cut this guy's pretty thick. So, again, my controls are down here on my hand. My feet are on the ground. I'm not on the ladder. And all I do is press these two buttons. And now we cut the limb here. I'll bring this down so you can see it.
That's great.
So you can see. I mean, look at the thickness we just cut there. Okay? So that fit between there. Not a problem. But look how crisp and clean that cut is.
Did you just cut it and did you just catch it as well? You just cut it and you cut at the same time. That's not bad.
I've been doing this a while.
Trained professional, buddy. Hey, short presentation. Sean, thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Rick.
Hey, 24-volt, that's the handheld and long reach, Pruner and Lopper. Go to QVC.com and make your choice. Now go to QVC.com as well and find your team in this polo. This thing took